Hi, I'm Dr. David Warwick of Warwick Chiropractic here, Lacey, Olympia, Washington, local chiropractor here. Today I wanted to demonstrate, actually get down and share with you some of the important things that you can do to strengthen as well as stretch and to improve your posture, reduce some of the neck and back pain, even some people with fibromyalgia, things of that nature, sciatica, anything to improve your function, things that you can do on your own at home. If those things don't disappear or start to reduce or go away, sometimes seeking the help of a health practitioner would be really important and a key thing here. So this is part of the video series that I'm doing, and I hope you enjoy it. One of the things that we notice over time is the muscles start to, one, atrophy, but start to deteriorate in our body, especially after an injury, whether it's an acute injury, subacute. Those things start to affect our health, especially when we find ourselves being more sedentary in our lives, when we sit in the vehicle for long periods of time, we sit behind a desk, we sit on our computers at home watching TV, inactivity starts to happen. And so I'm just going to paint a little picture for you. What starts happening, or one of the things that we start seeing happen in the body, is that, one, as I went over in some of the prior video series here, posture starts to get affected. And so we're going to look specifically more at the muscles today. The muscles tend to have, are in obviously groups in different body parts and quite a few layers in our back, as well as throughout the arms and the legs. One of the things that happens is that the muscles start to scar. I think that's the easiest way to put it, and start to reduce their motion, mobility, their ability to move easier or feel healthy in the tissue. So part of that can come from our nutrition, but the easiest way to look at it is that a muscle is in a group, and it's made up of a type of cells called sarcomeres. But over the muscle is called fascia, that you'll hear of commonly fasciitis, or almost like what I described as a saran wrap. And so over time, that saran wrap or the fascia or even the muscle groups become scarred. They do not move or slide or glide as easily. Massage can be, and different types of massage can be beneficial with that. But one of the things that you can do at home, you can go online many times and get a high density foam roller. It's about 3 feet long, 6-inch diameter here, that you can order online. You can get a medium or a softer density one if your body tends to be more sensitive and you can't use pressure. But this piece of, I'll call it a piece of equipment or a device commonly used in physical therapy and chiropractic offices, helps to do that. So I'm going to demonstrate today some of the things that you can do. One for your lower back, your middle back, upper back, as well as the leg area. So we're going to begin with that today. And one of the things that you can do is get onto a floor space such as this, and then make sure no objects are around you, obviously, so you obviously don't lose your balance and get injured. But one of the things to do with that is have that roll, place it into the small of your back, and gently place your body on top of the roller and gently glide over the area of the lower portion of the back, right where your SI joints are. Those are the two joints, or the dimples on your behind, that you can gently roll. So just do it in small little increments like this. You can do that further up in the back, so you're going to need to sometimes position, if you're having a hard time balancing yourself, position yourself where your feet are a little bit wider, spaced apart. Place your hands here so you have some control of the roller, and then begin rolling in real slow increments, 8, 9, 10 times back and forth in that area. And you can learn to relax into it a little bit more and dropping your weight aside like this. So we're working specifically in the lower back right here, and you notice that I'm not doing a wide or a very long sweeping motion in this. And some of you may experience where it's quite tender and sore. If you're feeling that like on one side versus the other, just gently kind of stop into it. Now support yourself obviously with your feet and your hands as you can. Even if you can't do that, then go to your elbows like this. Just gently roll over that. Even for the lower back, you can go onto the glute area and just simply stretch into that. Notice I'm making about a sweeping motion or a rolling motion of about 4, 5, 6 inches, depending what you're feeling. And you can do it in stages right here. Just like that. And then make sure you're doing it both sides. So if you're looking to do the lower half of the legs, same thing. Have your legs out like this, hamstrings, gently roll back and forth like this. Now many times you can order the high density foam roller on online. Some of the online suppliers and that cost about 25 bucks. Sometimes you'll even find a DVD, so they'll have a demonstration video as well on there. But I'm just giving you some basic ideas and things to do here. So the hamstrings, you can go to the IT band on the side. This happens to affect people that are runners. Roll up, you can go right to the hip area. So I'm balancing on my leg, on my elbow, forearm, my hand right here. And if you want a little more weight to there, you can cross a leg over and simply place it like this and roll over and go slow. You'll feel some really good trigger points right there, right where the scarring is on the muscle. Come close to the knee area, just like that. Move yourself carefully. You can do it the same way where you start stretching the quadriceps by leaning over it, taking incremental rolls of this distance and concentrating here, and eventually as you work through the muscle grouping, you can also do the full, like a full sweep in there. You can do it for your calf muscles as well. Crossing the leg over like this. Gently rolling, turning the leg, getting the outside of it, and doing a bunch of sweeps back and forth. If you make this regular routine for a period of 2-3 weeks, you're going to notice significant changes. Maybe do it every other day. Every day may be too much, but for those of you that are looking to heal quicker or that are athletes, every day may be needed on that. So you just have to pay attention to your body and see what works for you. That's one of the things to do. But also if you're seeing your healthcare provider, such as your chiropractor or even your massage therapist, really good thing to be doing before you go to your sessions. And try to do it definitely, if you haven't done it in a while, at least starting a week ahead of time, or do it a couple days ahead of time, and just a little bit before, just to initially work through some of that before your chiropractor ends up working with you. So I hope some of this information today on using the high density foam roller was beneficial for you. I will have another series video coming up really soon, so thanks for watching.